Hadzabe, the last hunter-gatherers of Tanzania. The vast landscapes of Lake Eyasi in Tanzania, tall trees, the golden sunrise, and Hadzabe men preparing for a hunt.
Oh, look, it's going. It's going.
In a world that is rapidly modernizing, there exists a tribe that still lives as our ancestors did thousands of years ago. The Hadzabe of Tanzania are one of the last hunter-gatherer tribes surviving without farming, livestock, or written laws. But the big question is, can they continue living this way in a world that is constantly changing? Hadzabe men shooting arrows, women gathering food, children playing freely. Who are the Hadzabe? A tribe on the verge of extinction. The Hadzabe are one of Africa's most ancient tribes, numbering fewer than 1,500 people. They have no permanent settlements, no government, and no written rules. Instead, they live off the land, moving from place to place in search of food. Hadzabe families sitting around a fire, telling stories of their ancestors. Our fathers lived this way, our grandfathers lived this way, and so do we. For the Hadzabe men, hunting is not a sport, it is survival. They do not use guns, they do not have modern traps, but their knowledge of nature allows them to track and hunt animals with incredible skill. Hadzabe men stalking prey, firing arrows at a small antelope. When they make a kill, the entire tribe shares the food. There is no concept of individual ownership. Everything is for the community. Meat is important, but if we do not find animals, we rely on roots and honey from the trees. While the men hunt, the women of the Hadzabe play an equally important role. Every day they walk for hours in search of edible roots, berries, and honey, women digging up tubers, identifying edible plants, and collecting fruits. We do not hunt, but we know the land. We know which plants to eat, which ones to avoid, and where to find the sweetest honey. Hadzabe women applying natural clay to their faces, styling their hair with traditional methods. The Hadzabe have their own definition of beauty. Without modern cosmetics, they use natural clay for skincare and traditional ornaments made from animal bones and beads. Hadzabe men and women performing traditional dances under the night sky. Music and dance play a central role in their culture. Each night under the African sky, they sing songs that tell the history of their people. Modern farms expanding into Hadzabe land, construction of new buildings. But the future of the Hadzabe is uncertain. Their land is being taken for farming, the animals they hunt are decreasing, and governments are pushing for modernization. If we lose our land, we lose our way of life. We cannot survive without nature. Hadzabe children playing joyfully, unaware of the changes happening around them. The Hadzabe are among the last people on Earth living as our ancestors did. But the question remains, will they continue their way of life, or will they become just another lost chapter in human history? Conclusion: what do you think about the Hadzabe? Should their way of life be protected? Share your thoughts in the comments.